Could become should the Democrats lose their majority status this Tuesday.
Democracy will be ended. The world will continue to exist. The world was here before Hitler. The world was here after Hitler. That's what we're saying.
South Carolina Congressman James Clyburn on Fox News Sunday. Meanwhile, a leading Republican spells out what his party will need to do should they become the majority.
If we as Republicans are given another chance to control both houses of Congress, we understand that we'll be on a short leash. We understand that things can't be business as usual. We've got to undertake this effort to combat inflation seriously, aggressively.
Utah Senator Mike Lee on Fox's Sunday Morning Futures. America is listening to Fox News.
Connect to Fox News Audio on the Fox News app. Listen to hear your favorite hosts like Brian Kilmeade, Jimmy Fallon, and Guy Benson standing up for what's right, live and via podcast. Just click listen, then swipe right and hear the latest news updates on your time. And scroll down to hear the latest podcasts from Fox News. And it's even easier to listen in the car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Get programming alerts and notifications. Fox News Audio is on the Fox News app. The voices America trusts. Download it now. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
I'm Ben Domenech, Fox News contributor and editor of the Transom.com daily newsletter, and I'm inviting you to join a conversation every week with the smartest thinkers out there about the issues Americans face and where we are going as a nation. This show will feature deep dive interviews with newsmakers and some of your favorite Fox News analysts. I hope you'll join me as we dive into the fray. It's the Ben Domenech Podcast.
Subscribe and listen now by going to foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you download podcasts.
Hey, Santa Clara County sports fans. The new Omicron booster is here and available for everyone 12 and older. Remember that kids can get really sick with COVID and the effects can be serious and long-term. You can't be at the top of your game when you're super fatigued. So keep your athletes safe this fall and winter with this important booster. And of course, wear a high-quality mask whenever you're inside with lots of people. Visit sccfreevax.org or call 211 to make your booster appointment. Stay healthy and stay in the game.
If dog people made dog food, it definitely wouldn't look like dusty, burnt brown pebbles. Ugh. It would actually be food. It would be made with real, fresh meat and veggies, gently cooked to preserve the nutritional value. You know, like food. The Farmer's Dog was created by dog people who cook and deliver fresh, healthy food. Try the Farmer's Dog and get fresh, pre-portioned meals tailored to your dog's needs. Tell us about your dog, build your plan, and get 50% off at thefarmersdog.com/radio. That's thefarmersdog.com/radio.
Tuesday, Fox News Radio has you covered for the midterm elections, and it all starts with an hour special, Democracy 2022, the midterms, hosted by Fox's Brett Baer and Martha McCallum. Then, live breaking news coverage of election night with Fox News Radio's Jared Halpern and Jessica Rosenthal, joined throughout the evening by reporters around the country, along with Fox News Channel guests and contributors. Listen on the Fox News app starting Tuesday night at 6 Eastern. Download it now and just click the Listen tab. It's Democracy 2022 on Fox News Radio.
How long does it take to tackle a home project? With Angie, you could cross it off your list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need, indoor or outdoor, repair or redesign, and we handle the rest, sending a top pro to get it done. You don't have to lift a finger, except to tap the screen or click the mouse. Plus, Angie is free to use, so bring us your next home project, and we'll bring it home. Download the app or go to Angie.com, that's ANGI.com, to get started.
Congressman, the border is secure. We're executing our plan, and I've been very clear and unequivocal in that regard.
We have a secure border in that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration.
I believe that we have to have a secure border, and I think that we are trying to address, the president has a plan to address that.
Not true. The border is not secure, and this mess is continuing to spiral out of control as officials are now warning of fentanyl designed to look like colorful candy with Halloween just around the corner. And states like Texas can't even handle the constant stream of illegal immigrants entering our country, leading them to bust illegals all over this nation to try to get the country to pay attention and understand what they're going through on a daily basis. Here now to discuss the unsecure border, Democratic Congressman from Laredo sector, a border town obviously in Texas, a lone voice on the Democratic side that I could tell. Congressman Henry Cuellar. Congressman, a state of emergency was declared on Friday by the mayor of New York City. He can't handle 13,000 illegal immigrants. What's your message to Mayor Adams?
You know, I feel the frustration that he feels, and I want to say that our border communities and our border patrol and men and women of Homeland have felt this frustration for so many years. So what they're feeling now, we've been feeling this for over 10 years, and this is what we've been saying. Listen to the men and women in green and blue. Listen to the border communities, because otherwise this frustration is going to go from the border all the way to New York City, Washington, D.C., Chicago, and so many other places.
And what you're seeing here is this busing of migrants to these blue states has finally got attention on something, because this border was being ignored. Tell people how bad this is compared to anything you've seen before.
You know, last year I think we had about 1.7 million people that got to the border. This year, once we get the final numbers, it'll be 2.3, so that's almost 4 million individuals. You add the getaways, 800, 900,000 the last couple of years, and you're talking about somewhere between 4 to 5 million individuals. We haven't seen numbers like this. And I'm right here, about 2 feet away from the river. Every part of the border is different because the criminal organizations, they control right across the river where I'm at. They control where the people are sent. And it's important to know that, you know, what they're doing now is they're probably making more money passing people than passing drugs. And they're looking at smuggling. Smuggling is a voluntary coming across. Now they're changing it to trafficking. And when they do traffic people, they're trying to get people in the United States where they're owed to the drug cartels for many years to come.
Congressman, you told Bill Malugin, who's done a great job at the border, flying the drones, letting people see how bad it is, that Mayorkas told you that these left-wing immigrant groups have gotten to the president. They don't want to hear from you. Somehow these left-wing groups have gotten to the president where he doesn't want to act to stop this, correct?
Well, actually what I told him was that in my conversations with the White House, there are groups there, or there's individuals there that have immigration background, activists, they run immigration centers. Their policy are driving Homeland Security policy. And that is what I said. And what we're seeing is they're listening to the immigration activists, but who's listening to the men and women in green and blue? Who's listening to the border communities? And they're not listening. They don't have to listen to me. But you will see there's not a single sanctuary city along the border. There's no mayor. There's no county judge. There's no police chief or sheriff like my brother Martin. None of them are saying open up the border and let everybody in, because they understand what's happening to our border communities, especially the landowners.
And you know, Congressman, you talked about the need to see these people expelled. Right now, all they see is a welcome wagon in New York City. They say if you come, you can stay. It's the wrong message. It's causing millions to come here. Congressman, the Democratic Party wants no part of you. They primaried you twice. When they come to visit the border, they don't look you up. You have the answers. They don't want to hear what you have to say. What do you say to your party?